Well, fellers, you know who it is. Women in today's generation are the biggest and most entitled, self-centered, narcissistic creatures that have ever walked in the face of this planet. And that's facts. These bitches are so entitled. I'm gonna give you an example here. The other day, I was on Hinge. I have a dating app. I'm not on Tinder anymore, but I'm on Hinge right now. And I get on Hinge like every night before I go to sleep. And I swipe for a little bit, then I fall asleep. Because, you know, I'm not paying for that bullshit. And so, on Hinge, if you don't pay, you can like up to 8 girls a day, I think. 8 or 7, something like that. So I like my daily 8-girl list, and then I just go to sleep. It's just a back pocket kind of roster built up kind of a platform that I use Hinge for. Anyways, on there I see a bitch who's probably around 5'10", 5'11". This bitch is easily over 250 pounds, or at least 200 pounds over, right? Easily. She is so fat and so big that she literally looks like Shrek, except her skin color and her hair. Her hair is blonde and she is a white girl. So if she painted herself green and got Shrek's haircut, she would have looked exactly like him. She even had ears that kind of like tube up like Shrek's ears. Like, this is just a goofy ass bitch. It's just a goofy bitch, right? Goofy looking bitch. And she has the audacity to put on her bio, Netflix and chill is not the first date idea. Bitch, what? If your prerequisite gets met by me giving you conversation and me giving you a date and taking you out, but my requirement afterwards to invest more into this doesn't get met, what's my requirement afterwards? To give up the ass, to get the ass, right? Then why would my prerequisite not meet before your requirement meets? My prerequisite is what? Taste of that pussy. And your requirement, that's my prerequisite, and your requirement is a commitment. Your prerequisite is a date, a conversation, a getting to know each other part. And your requirement is my commitment. My prerequisite is your pussy, and my requirement is me investing more into this. This is where y'all fuck up and think that men and women are the same and we want the same shit and we're supposed to do the same shit. No, we're not. Fuck no. Society is trying to make this equal thing all around the globe, right? But it's just not gonna work. But anyways, that's a different topic. So when you have this entitled mindset, this self-sense of protection that regardless of what I say to who, what I do to who, regardless of how many dudes' hearts I break, regardless of however bitchy I act to one guy or another, I'm still the shit. When a fat girl who looks like this can have that type of mindset to put it on her dating app bio that Netflix and chill is not a first date, then obviously you can already tell where the rest of these girls who look decent or better has their mind at, right? Or these other chicks' minds at. They're on cloud 9. So that's why they do the shit that they do and they get away with it. And fellas, this is society's fault. Society's protecting these hoes. Women's eggs are rare, yes, but pretty women are not rare. Women's eggs are rare because they are smaller in number than men's sperm. I even talked about this. But women are not rare. Pretty women are not rare. Why? Because she's the exact same with a different package than the last bitch I fucked last night. She's the exact same. Nothing special. She's the exact basic bitch who takes millions of selfies and posts one out of the thousands of selfies she took this day. Just to feel good about herself. That's it. You don't think her shit stinks? Matter of fact, her shit probably stinks more than mine, because she be drinking them skinny milk. Have you, like, what the fuck is up with these white bitches drinking skinny milk? I don't get it. Is this some sort of a diet requirement or diet restriction that every white girl must follow that I don't know about? What's going on with the skinny milk? I gotta find out. I gotta do my investigation on this skinny milk. All right, I'm gonna get back to you guys on that. Remind me on my videos, okay? Zeke, what happened to the skinny milk? Every single white girl whose fridge I've opened and she looks like an 8 or a better has skinny milk in there. Like, girl, what are you doing? And her fucking fart. Oh my god, like, you know for a fact when I'm sitting there and it just smells like complete ass and I didn't fart and she's the only other person there, you know that this bitch was farting. And when you see skinny milk in her fridge, you know where that fart coming from. And when I'm ripping my ass in front of her in her bed sometimes, it smells like eggs because I eat eggs a lot. Because, you know, sometimes you be chilling with a girl and y'all are together and you start ripping ass right under her bed sheets, right? Because you just can't hold it and you just gotta go because you're about to get it in with her. And you can't kill the mood right now. You can't just leave in the middle of building the mood up. So you just gotta rip one off and hope that she doesn't move the blanket. Am I the only one who does that shit? Alright, side note, alright? Fellas, I love shooting this shit with you guys. I love sharing my stories, sharing my experiences. I love talking shit. That's just me. Because I know the shit that I talk is some true shit. It's facts. So anyways, this is where this entitlement mindset comes in from a very early age, because I talked about this. Ever since they start getting ass and titties, they just, hungry men are everywhere. Just fucking drooling like a dog, thirsty dog who hasn't had a drink of water in years, who hasn't had a piece of ass in months. And she sees that guys will give her all kinds of validation to just even sniff that funky ass vagina that had yeast infection a couple weeks ago. These bitches have yeast infections. Do you know that? This one bitch gave me a yeast infection a couple weeks ago when I fucked. That's why my dick was itching. I had the fear of, man, this bitch really give me some STDs, huh? I probably got them claps. I went to go get tested. Test came out negative. Like, oh, thank God. And I was like, so what is it itching from? The doctor was like, oh, you probably got yeast infection from the girl you were sleeping with. Like, this nasty ass bitch probably don't even wash her fucking vagina. Fucking grody ass hoes. And y'all just want to sniff it. And you do all this crazy shit, go above and beyond just to sniff it. That's why these bitches have this entitled mindset, because they know that you as an alpha male, if you leave her life, she can replace you like that. Unless you're a top 10% men. If you're a top 10% man, you don't need to watch these videos. And you're not watching these videos. I already know that. Yo, what's up, bro? Nice bike. So, that's why they've developed that entitled mindset, because they have never been told no, and they've always gotten their way. They've always asked men to do X, Y, and Z, and men did it just for the hope to get the ass. And as they grow older, this entitled mindset gets into their head deeper and deeper. It's like planting a tree. When a tree is a baby tree, it's easy to grab it and just pull it out of the fucking ground. But as the tree ages, its root gets strong in the soil. It's not as easy to just pull the tree out. It's a lot harder to break it, to kick a tree and break it or move it off of its roots as it gets older. Same concept. As they grow older with this ideology, they get more and more infected with it. And that's why at the end of the day, they always lose, because as they grow older, that standard list that they had when they were younger and actually had value because they look better. That's what I mean when I say value, just look-wise. They had a laundry list of standards that the guy had to meet for her to sleep with him and give him the time of her day. Well, her looks are depleting, her value is going down, but that list, the standard list in her head is still as big as it was when she was 16, 17. Why? Because that entitled mindset has become stronger, and she doesn't want to give those standards up. Bitch, You look like the fucking English Muffin Man from the logo of the Pillsbury biscuits can. You know the English Muffin Man looking dude who's wearing the chef clothes? That's what you look like now. How the fuck you gonna be sitting here and expecting me to take you out on 3 dates before you even think about coming back with me to my place? Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Stop it, girl. This is where y'all ladies fuck up. This is why you lose. Because by the time you're in your late 20s and early 30s, the men who you didn't give any fuck about are rich men now. They have their shit together, and these men don't need you. They'll rather deal with somebody's bullshit, a chick's bullshit who looks hotter. Why? Because hotter girls just can't get away with more stuff. We have more tolerance for hotter women than we do than uglier women, than women who aren't as hot. And that's why these guys deal with those type of chicks. The chicks that you used to be when you were younger. And a lot of men dealt with your bullshit. But you still think that men are still supposed to deal with that, regardless of what you look like. Because you think that you actually have some sort of value. You don't, baby girl. The only value you had is your looks. And you just can't seem to accept that. Because you're a stupid, dumb cunt. So, when you grow older, these men have their eyes on younger versions of you. That's it. And now you either have to settle and then cheat on your man, or stay single for the rest of your life and eat cat food and have wine parties with the rest of your single bachelor friends who are also in the 180-pound club. You know what the 180-pound club is? It's where all the 80-pound fat bitches lay. That's where you'll find all the fat-ass 180-pound bitches or fatter in that club. We got the 160-pound club, 170-pound club, 180-pound club, and the 200-plus club. So, hope this video made sense, fellas. Keep grinding. Just know that these women have shittier days than you ever had coming up in the near future. But if you keep your shit together and keep your head in the right space, you got much better days than you could have ever imagined. Follow me on Instagram at Zeekpeak. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.